Hello, I'm Matt Reynolds, editor of Packaging World magazine, here with another episode of Technology Minute. Today we'll discuss the need to protect your brand and consumer perceptions of your brand. The unfortunate reality is that counterfeit and pirated goods cost the global economy trillions of dollars. Product counterfeiting will likely only get worse as retail sales increasingly occur online. Consumer brands must address the threat by protecting the safety of their consumers and their hard-earned brand reputation. There are several strategies brands can use to protect their products against counterfeiters. We're joined by an expert in this space, Lynn Christensen, a product manager at Digimarc, known best for the company's innovative digital watermarking technology. We'll discuss how to implement a multi-layered approach to protecting your brand, including how to utilize watermarks to combat counterfeiters. Welcome, Lynn. Let's dive into it. Companies face a variety of brand protection challenges. Describe the types of threats that are of particular focus for Digimarc.
Well, first off, let me start by saying that the e-commerce boom, for all its good, has also empowered counterfeit operations and, in some ways, threatened consumer safety, because it's now so easy to set up a legitimate-looking online marketplace and sell fake goods using real but stolen product images. In addition, fake packaging is more convincing than it ever has been, thanks in part to the sophisticated design tools we have today. There is also the often overlooked diversion of legitimate products into illegal marketplaces. And if we look at the industries that are most susceptible, we would identify pharmaceuticals, automotive, tobacco, apparel and footwear, and luxury goods as a few of the most at-risk industries.
Before we discuss how digital watermarking can address these challenges, why don't you start by giving us a high-level overview of how watermarking works and what makes Digimarc unique?
Digimarc watermarks can serve as a digital identifier on packaging and function in both an overt and a covert capacity. The digital watermarks are added to media by making slight modulations to the color pixels to create a digital signal that can be read by a variety of quote-unquote activated devices. The digital watermarks can also be serialized, which means including item-level uniqueness, and when combined with an IoT data platform, can help address incidents of counterfeiting, but also diversion and other supply chain issues. In addition, digital watermarks can be applied to support a 360-degree brand protection strategy where physical items and packaging, shipping materials, online assets like documents and images are all enhanced and protected.
Now that we have a good sense for the underlying technology, talk about how digital watermarks can be utilized to address brand protection challenges.
Digital watermarks can be deployed in several ways depending on the product, industry, media, object, or the particulars of a unique application. The most effective way to use digital watermarks is as a component of a layered brand protection strategy alongside other overt and covert technologies. Most anti-counterfeit technologies in use today are overt, which means they're readily identified on a product and package and used more as a deterrent to counterfeiters. Digimarc watermarks stands apart in that we can be used for covert use cases and used in conjunction with other overt protections. When brands apply covert digital watermarks to their product packaging, it's a seal of authenticity that counterfeiters can't readily see, but entities like informed suppliers, retailers, authorities, and consumers can use to validate that the product is genuine.
Given the benefits and flexibility that you just described, how do you typically work with brands initially, and what does the deployment process look like?
Digimarc takes a consultative approach. It's important for us to first understand the existing brand protection strategies, what's working, what's not, and identify where Digimarc can add the greatest value. With that covered, we can then thoughtfully proceed to work Digimarc watermarks into a brand's existing workflows and production processes in order to provide them with the protection they need without the disruption that they don't.
That's excellent, Lynn. It sounds like the explosion of online commerce has created an opportunity for counterfeiters to claim business that isn't theirs. But a multi-layered approach to protection, combined with the advantages of covert digital watermarks, helps shield consumer brands, their products, and customers from the proliferation of illegitimate fakes. For our listeners, you can learn more about product authentication and anti-piracy solutions at digimarc.com. Thanks for joining us today. For Packaging World, I'm Matt Reynolds, and we'll see you again for another Technology Minute.